Kendra Alexia Hefti-Rossier is Executive Chair of the Abed Group, which is primarily an accelerator for blockchain regulatory technology companies, and is the Executive Director of more than a dozen other companies. She co-founded Deloitte Canada's blockchain tax practice, co-led the first government digital bank underpinned by blockchain, and was the youngest person to join a NASDAQ board in the field of blockchain. Prior to these accomplishments, she worked in international human rights and criminal justice.
This award from UBC is incredibly special to me because it really allows me to reconnect with my alma mater. From learning political science and history to the professors that inspired me, UBC did and continues to give a lot back to my life in my personal and professional capacity. Some of the highlights, though, that I really stick to and that are incredibly meaningful in my life are those like an experience I had in Uganda where I was working with victims of conflict of the LRA war, and a woman turned to me and said, "Why are you telling me all of these things about human rights when I cannot feed my child?" And those moments are highlights because they stopped and they made me think about what I was doing and how it needed to change. That moment in particular, although this woman's name I do not remember, actually veered me off in another direction in my career. And so for me, it is those small moments that actually had such a meaningful impact. I'm particularly proud about how the technology of blockchain can be used to transform governance, particularly in emerging markets where people have been left out. A lot of the work that I did in human rights today is being transformed by me using this technology to actually change the governance layer or the systems that people utilize to interact with their governments, or with governments utilize to interact with other governments. Questions of sovereignty and questions of human rights underpin all of that, and that is something that I'm super passionate about.